Hi everyone, mistershins here. Tonight, a very special stream. Thank you for joining me for the Road Less Traveled. And after the Road Less Traveled, we're going to do Plushie Pet. So another Spooktober VN Jam stream. We have the developers in the wings waiting to talk to us, which I'm very excited about. Dr. Knack, thank you for being first. B, hello. It's been a minute. How are you? Thank you for stopping in. And wow, Wise, thank you for taking out the garbage. I didn't even ask you to do that. Wow, you know, your initiative and responsibility, they really show how thoughtful and mature you're becoming. Man, keep up the amazing work. So this is the Road Less Traveled. This is a VN that was made for Spooktober this year, developed in less than a month. They say in a month, but it's less than a month, really. And we're going to jump right in. We're going to play this, and we're going to talk to the developers. I was garbage sniped. I'm so sorry, Day. Fool, hello. The road to TwitchCon. It's good. Be lifin'. I'm glad things are good. It is really nice to see you here. Just a couple notes about this game. Pinned at the top of the chat, there is a link. And if you want to play this game, go ahead and go there, download it yourself, play it, and give them a rating. Again, thank you everybody for being here. We're going to dive right in and play The Road Less Traveled. Here we go. As soon as my VOD downloads, I'll be off. Forever sitting at 5 minutes left. Oh my goodness.
June, this is our car.
Yep. Looks neat, doesn't it, Rose?
Calling it neat is a bit of a stretch. I shouldn't have trusted you with our ride. You somehow managed to pick out the world's most obvious safety hazard. This cannot be legal.
It's fine. Besides, it's just gonna be a quick round trip. We'll be in and out of this thing way before it has time to explode on us. Probably.
She doesn't, I mean, that definitely inspires confidence, doesn't it?
Straight to explosions? Extreme much?
Come on, it's like what you always say. Gotta think of all the possibilities. After all, how can Miss Genius function without planning every single step she takes?
I like her already, says Fool. Yeah, me too. Wait, which one, June or Rose?
It's called thinking. Thinking ahead. I understand the concept eludes you at times.
Hey, I make plenty of smart decisions.
Name one. Oh wait, you're 24 with no car. Genius move right there. Who gets a driver's license but not a car?
Man, Rose, settle down, jeez.
Well, you know, not my fault cars are expensive. And those gas prices are no joke, Rose. Also, I'm too lazy to have one, so car rentals it is.
Me, I have a driver's license and no car. Hi, Velcriphone. You guys meet one of the developers, Velcriphone. Thank you for being here, Velcriphone. We appreciate you. Guys, Velcriphone is the project coordinator for this game, so we're really lucky to have them here. I think I had a driver's license for a little bit.
What brand even is this? JYP-Ñ VA? Never heard of it. And I'm not exactly keen on taking it for a ride. Why'd you pick this car?
JYP-Ñ VA. Shift, hello, and hello, sorry, is it King? I'm just going to call you King because I don't know how to say your name, but hello and welcome. Most of us are here. Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you guys for being here. I want to travel by train, says Day. King. Yeah, we'll just go with King and not let me not let me try that. I appreciate that.
Because it was the cheapest one they had. I don't have that much money. You're just mad I've got taste.
And these guys are not getting along, are they?
It reeks. How old is this thing?
No.
Oh, gross. I do not want to know how many condiments have stained these seats.
Ugh.
You really couldn't have gotten a car somewhere else? Didn't we agree to look presentable? Decent, perhaps? I thought I told you to make a good impression. This car isn't going to help your case.
Yoshi, hello. Thank you for being here.
Good thing they'll be too mesmerized by your girlfriend's bodacious bod and effortless charm to even notice the car she showed up in.
Oh, God. I get that you were going for something economical, but this is really pushing it. Did you wait till the last minute again, and this was all the rental place had?
I feel like Rose is really on the edge of having a meltdown here. Rythan wins, hello. Is this the web version or download? I did the download for this. Wins, thank you so much for being here. I want Shins to let me slip and slide in his house. It's not going to happen, Yoshi. Well, maybe. Yeah, gotta wait till we get there.
Does it really matter? At least we have a car. Besides, I can sense that this beauty is special. A real diamond in the rough. An ugly duckling. You know, a classic don't judge a book by its cover case.
Yeah, good. There you go, June. Keeping that that positive spirit. I like it. Rose does not like it, apparently.
What? Don't look at me like that.
You're not even facing me?
Doesn't matter. My hater sense is tingling. I can feel that side eye.
Uh-oh.
You know what? Fine. Whatever. Let's just go before we hit rush hour.
Welcome to JYP-Ñ VA, starting up systems. Where would you like your journey to take you?
Oh, the car talks.
Whoa! See? What'd I tell ya? Don't judge too early. The GPS is already open. How convenient.
Huh. Maybe this trip won't be horrendous after all. Here, let me just put in the address before you start driving.
Credit to Lamange, is that how you spell say the name, for this CG. They're such a great artist, lovely person too. Yoshi was just saying that he loves the art, so I guess we have Lamange to thank for this. Well done, Lamange. Wow, look at this. Look at this presentation. This is really, like this is really striking. Lovely person too. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm not hearing any audio. Are you guys? Did our audio drop out, or am I just? There's no voice for this part. Oh, okay. Thank you, Wins. It's ambience, no music at the moment. Ambiance. Okay. In 1 kilometer, turn right. I'm the GPS now. Man, it feels like we've been going for ages, but we're nowhere near our destination. This is going to be a long drive. We should probably say something to break the silence. Okay, what are we going to say? Where are we going? Well, we should know where we're going, right? Why does your family want to meet me? What's your family like? This one makes the most sense to me. Kat, if you step on that computer, I will have your hide. Thank you. Okay. My cat's like threatening to step on the computer. Shut the power off. So, what's the family like? Want to brief me on anything before we get there? Oh, even better. Any tea to spill? Most of them are a handful. Expect lots of questions. Think of it like being on trial where anything you say can and will be used against you. Privacy doesn't exist when gossip's on the line.
Really?
Oh, okay. So zero pressure. Got it. No, all the pressure. And if you don't lock the fuck in, you're not winning any points. Every question, even if it's Peppy Soda or Cola Coca. Okay. Even if it's Peppy Soda or Cola Coca has a right answer. Relax, don't worry. I'll captivate them with my devilish charm and wit. Coca Zero. Exactly, Zio. Hello, Zio. Thank you guys for being here. I really hope you do. Okay. Where are we going? Why does your family want to meet me? I think this makes sense to ask next. I was always a Pepsi guy, says Yoshi. Poopsie? Why does your family want to meet me again? I don't actually remember ever seeing any of them, unless you count Facebook friend suggestions. Everyone just wants to have a nice Halloween dinner together. Let the kids talk about their trick-or-treating while the adults catch up over some fine holiday wine. Typical family bonding stuff. Sure, I get that part, but why are they inviting me, and why now? I don't know how to say your name. Is it Ayane? Ayane? Hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. Dr. Newfie, happy time zone to you. Pepsi had this blueberry flavor. It was my fave. And let me know if I was close with your name. Is it Ayane? Okay, why now? They've been curious about my roommate. Just want to make sure I'm not hanging around with a bad influence. Hey, well, this'll all go swimmingly then, because I'm a great influence. An intelligent, charming, hot, smexy influence. Admit it, baby girl, you're obsessed with me.
Rose.
Wait. Roommate? We've been dating for 1, 2, 3, 4, a lot of years now, Rose. It's possible they might not have found out about that part until, 2 weeks ago? What? Rose, you kept me a secret? What am I, a roach? Hey, eyes on the road, eyes on the road. Hello, Shin the Legend. Thank you for being here. Okay, where are we going? Want to tell me where we're headed? Well, there's this nifty little gadget called a global positioning system. You might want to give it a look. Geez, Rose, on edge.
Rose.
I see the address, smartass. I meant whose house are we going to? My grandmother's. Mother's side of the family. It's comfy. Everyone lives close by. You know, the classic meetup spot. My mom's probably already there helping Grandma out. Wow, I'm running out of things to say already. That's impressive. I thought I could yap forever, but this is actually pretty awkward. Some general small talk wouldn't hurt, probably. How's work been? Want to go to the reunion? This one sounds a little loaded to me. How's work been? So, how's work? Is it too non sequitur? Let's talk about work. So, how's work been? Good. It's stressful, sure, but that's nursing for you. What about you? Yesterday was your first day, right? Yeah, it sucked. Boring. All I did was stock the shelves at 11/7. Yoshi says part of being in a relationship is not having to say anything. Just enjoy the other person's company. It would just sit here and not make any choices.
June.
Wait, you took a clerk job? I thought you were lining up an IT position, you know, dream job using your degree? Ouch, I know you got your dream job and I didn't. Don't need to rub salt in the wound. I am still pursuing IT. I'm just getting work experience. Besides, I'm sure there's a bunch of transferable skills between the two. Convenience stores and IT are two completely different things. Shh, I'm climbing the corporate ladder. Trust. Tree, hello. Thank you for being here, Tree. Okay. Wow, it seems like, I mean, this is rough. It seems like Rose and June are not happy with anything. Oh yeah, before I forget, Clark's hosting a high school reunion next month. Since everyone's graduating or just graduated, he wants to throw a big catch-up party. Knowing him, it's going to be one hell of a rager. Want to come?
Oh.
You're going? You gambled away your left shoe last time. I remember having to help you hop to the car because it poured that night. A necessary sacrifice. I won 20 pesos. It was for your honor, my love. I got us those twin pops, didn't I? I can't. I know that there's a lot going on here, but I can't help falling in love with June a little bit. She's just so positive. Okay, I got you those twin pops, didn't I? Uh-oh, that didn't make her happy. So is that a no? I'll think about it. After picking this car, I'm not sure if I should trust your judgment again. As if you ever did in the first place. Small talk clearly isn't working. Maybe if I...
Hey, hottie. What's with the long face? I'm not sure I'm digging that look on you. Take a chill pill.
I say the voice actors are way better than I am here.
In 100 meters, turn right.
Okay, thank God we got some direction from the car.
June, you cannot be telling me to take a chill pill right now.
You're right. I know that was lame. I'm just trying to make this less of a freak-out moment.
Shins, can you do a female voice? Yoshi, those were my female voices. That is what that's it. You just heard it. What a long 100 meters. I wasn't even paying attention to the road. Maybe I should have been. For real? Yeah, Yoshi, that was it.
Less of a freak-out moment? For who? Watching you joke around like this when I'm about to introduce you to my family, you're stressing me out. Do you not realize how bad this could go?
Well, shit, sorry for trying to help you feel better then. Why don't you just keep that stick up your ass?
Oh God, things are not going well. There's a minor Easter egg on this screen, says Rather Than Wins. Is there? Well, now I want to know. You guys, Wins did the programming for this game. And I don't think we've ever talked to a programmer before on stream, and I'm really excited. Easter egg. What am I looking for? Do you use a voice changer? Oh, Yoshi, I'm sorry. No, that's the voice actors in game. That was not me. I misled you. I thought it was obvious. Wait until a rose line. Okay, here we go.
The only one you're helping here is yourself.
Okay, I see over here 80,085 kilometers. I don't see anything else. Is that a reference to something? You describe programmers like a type of cryptid. We've never seen one in the wild before. Velcriphone, it's like that. I don't know what to say. I know of some, but they never want to talk. Like I've asked several before if they wanted to come. And they're like, oh no, the programmer doesn't want to come. We don't want to hear the programmer. But Wins is like a different breed, apparently. Shins, I trust your voice skills enough to believe it. Yoshi, I'm so sorry. 80,085. Wait, so what is it? What's 80,085? King is also a programmer. Oh my God. We have more than one programmer in the same place? I'm really impressed. Okay, we're gonna keep going. I'm owed a Russian Mickey. You'll get your Russian Mickey, Yoshi.
I'm not. That's not.
What is going on? Yoshi says you guys did a great job with this game.
Go on. I hope you realize that if things go wrong later, it'll be me dealing with the fallout. Cleaning up your messes like always.
Ouch. Rose is so mad she's not even acknowledging that the music just kicked on by itself.
Wow, that's low.
I just want to make sure. I think the music is a little loud because I turned it up, thinking that there was no music.
Maybe try listening to me for once instead of assuming the worst. Ugh.
So we're just gonna pop it down a little bit. Yeah, that's more like it. A little bit up.
Fine. You know what? Let's just drop it. The dinner will be fine. I'll tone it down there, trust me. I'll behave myself and all that.
Always cleaning up your messes is really harsh.
Really now? Your track record in that department doesn't inspire confidence. Remember when you left me behind to solo our presentation because you wanted coffee?
I mean, coffee is really an important thing. Anyway.
Or when I got home from that 3-week-long conference to find mosquitoes swarming the apartment because someone refused to wash the dishes?
Okay, that's bad. Not good, June. Not well done there.
Or when...
Okay, I get it. Can we talk about something else now?
And that's
Sloppy
another thing
June.
you do. Always finding some excuse to avoid.
Based on a true story,
Okay,
I hear.
yeah, cool. I suck and I'm a horrible partner. I get it.
Don't twist my words.
Man, I'm a little afraid for Rose right now. I feel like this is a lot. There's a lot going on here. Yeah, you can't leave dirty dishes, right, Yoshi? This true story thing, I'm so curious.
I never said that. What I'm saying is that half the time you need your attitude checked, and the other half, it's like you need me to babysit you.
Oh my god.
I can never do anything right, can I? There's always something you gotta critique. Is that the only thing you know how to do? Can you not nag me for just a single day?
Maybe the day will come up when you stop ignoring me. Maybe the day will come when I can tell you've actually listened instead of making the same mistakes over and over.
Yoshi says, I don't even use a drying rack. I don't dry them by hand. I dry them by hand and put them away. Yoshi, so you are never going to be in this situation. Laser Sore, hello.
So it doesn't matter that
Thank you for joining
trying?
us.
You call that trying? Doing the bare minimum isn't enough, June.
Then what the hell do you think I'm doing?
Well, since you asked so kindly, it looks like you're skimming over my feelings like they were your school notes. And I'm tired of it. I need you to actually show up for me, June. God, I really wish we could just work together on something. This relationship isn't going anywhere.
Oh no. I can't believe she said that.
And whose fault is that?
Wait, June! The whale!
Oh my god.
Acknowledged. Task parameters understood. Calculating new route.
Should have looked at the road, shake my head. Oh, it's nighttime now. Oh gosh, this is an intense drive. Wow, I'm running out of things to say already. Huh? When the hell did the sun set? I swear it was still bright out. Oh god, don't tell me I dozed off. Shit, now she's really gonna have my head. Doesn't look like she noticed, otherwise we'd already be arguing. If she spaced out, lucky me. What are you staring at? Eyes on the road. Oh shit. Quick, I need a topic, anything. Okay, let's go back to work. So, how's work been?
June.
You spent 10 seconds staring at me to ask about work?
Rose.
Just answer the question.
Uh-huh.
Sure. It's been good. It's stressful, sure, but that's just nursing for you. What about you? Yesterday was your first day, right? Yeah, it sucked. Boring. All I did was stock the shelves at 11:07. Now she's going to bring up my degree, isn't she?
June.
Wait, you took a clerk job? I thought you were officially lining up an IT position. You know, dream job, using your degree? Ouch, I know you got your dream job and I didn't. Don't need to rub salt in the wound. Shouldn't have expected anything else from her. Quick, jump out of the car. Yoshi, I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if that's the way we need to handle this. Wait, I mean, typical Rose, but why does it feel familiar? This is some serious deja vu. I am still pursuing IT. I'm just getting job experience. Besides, how different is a store clerk from IT support?
Uh-huh.
Those are two completely different things. Shh, I'm climbing the corporate ladder. Trust. Man, something seriously feels off, but I have no idea what the hell it could be. Maybe it's just my nerves. I mean, meeting her family is intimidating. Yeah, but I guess it's making me worry more than I thought it would. Am I really letting Rose get to my head? I don't know, maybe I'm just being weird. Why am I even thinking about this so much? Overthinking is a Rose thing.
June.
The way this relationship is going, jumping out is the safe choice, says Yoshi. Yoshi, I like, we've got to be able to do something here. Speak of the devil.
Ugh.
Are you sure you've been following the GPS correctly? Shit, did I miss a turn? Of course I am, baby girl. I cannot say a baby girl and sound smooth at all. Sorry about that, everybody. Then where are we? Wouldn't you know that? Wouldn't you know that? Since, you visit regularly? I wouldn't be asking if I did, June.
Rose!
Then why didn't you say something sooner? I don't know, maybe because you already have a goddamn GPS? If we're late, I swear I'm gonna lose it. Look, it says we're still on the path. We're fine. Let me see. A road? Here? I don't remember anything like this. Oh yeah? How sure are you about that?
Ugh.
Because I know the roads here? I've been down the route countless times, June. Of course I remember what the roads to my grandma's house look like. Don't you do the same? No? Why would I memorize roads when I can just use a GPS? Maybe this is some alternate route you didn't know about. I do every day, says Velcriphone. I've never heard a woman call another woman baby girl. I do every day. Oh, hey. I wish to hear this, says Yoshi. Thanks, baby girl. So our pre-roll just went off. So I'm going to pause it right here. We're going to go ahead and do our first ad break. I'm sorry to anybody that's behind the commercial wall, but I will see you in just 180 seconds. Welcome back, everyone. All right, where were we? No, why would I memorize rows when I can just use a GPS? Maybe this is some alternate route you didn't know about? You're serious? I think you're better off just turning back to the main road. Shins, is Witter on her clacky? No, she is out watching a movie with her family, but she will be back soon. Thank you for asking, Yoshi. Why? We'll get there either way. No need to make it harder.
June!
Just do it. Fine, whatever you say. The fuck?
June.
I think the steering's jammed. It won't turn. Okay, this is happening again. Why is nobody mentioning the music just starting like this?
Ugh!
What? June, shit, I knew this was a bad idea. This is what happens when you don't listen to me. Okay, maybe you're right, but lecture later, escape first. Hey, piece of junk, let us out. Instructions unclear. Proceeding with the current task. Rose, God, I really wish we could just work together on something.
Holy shit!
June, why is the car quoting me? I don't know. I didn't tell it anything.
June!
Where did it even get my voice? I never said that. Task. Work things out. The ride will not end until the task is complete.
Oh shit!
What the hell? What kind of creepy sentient car did I get?
Ugh!
I knew there was something fishy about it. This is all your fault. My fault? The car literally said you're the one who gave it the command.
June!
Did you listen to the recording? What part of that sounded like, hey, car, trap us here until we get our shit together? Still came out of your mouth.
June.
It's not my fault we're in this stupid bargain bin car you rented. Non-cooperation detected. Restarting route. Hold on. Oh, God. Zio with the popcorn. I appreciate that. What? Did we just lose? Are we at the title screen? Shin's avatar being so sad when they argue, like he's actually sitting in the back seat as they yell. Velcriphone, this really, like, so my parents argued, and I am conflict averse. The title screen is different. Thanks for pointing that out. I'm conflict averse, so this goes right to my heart. Like, oh no. Okay, so we're gonna continue. Holy shit, we're actually back here. Oh my God. Wait a minute.
Ugh.
So, did you make that wish? I can't believe you said all that before. Wait, so did you make that wish? I can't believe you said all that before. I still stand by it. I was right then and I'm right now. It was just a throwaway comment and look what it turned into.
Ugh.
Dude, do you even understand what this means? This creepy ass car tried to, not tried, it actually killed us. Twice!
Ugh.
Don't do to me. I told you something would go wrong.
Rose!
You always think something's gonna go wrong, so sue me for not taking you seriously this time. Wow. How dare you?
Ugh.
Shh, just don't speak right now. I'm trying to think. The door still won't open. Okay, so what do we want to do? Do we want to help Rose find a way out? Or do we want to crack some jokes to help lift the mood? Oh no. Yoshi says, my parents would argue in a made-up language that made me and my that me and my brother couldn't understand. Wow. I feel like cracking jokes to help lift the mood is not what we want. I could be wrong, but who knows? I'm gonna go with help Rose find a way out. It seems more productive. Inhale, exhale. Yeah, okay. That's probably like, yeah, okay. Yelling's not gonna do anything. I'll try to see if anything can stop the car. What else is there? The door, windows, glove box, gear stick, or brakes? Brakes would be a good start. Let's try brakes. The brakes don't work. The pedal's going down, sure, but the car isn't slowing down at all.
Uh-huh.
And your foot's off the accelerator? Of course that is. Rose, come on. Of course it is. Me and June are on the same wavelength. Just making sure. Okay, gear stick seems like a bad idea, but maybe if we downshift, we could at least slow down. Gear stick's not budging. Let me try. God, you're right. Damn. Feels like it'll snap off if I pull any harder. Shins in June. Yep, so June reads to me as vaguely ADHD. I recall some of the arguments that I've had with Wittershins, my wife, I'm being vaguely in the June camp. It's like, why didn't you do this? I was like, I forgot. I have ADHD. So I think I'm identifying with June pretty hard here. Okay. It doesn't seem like a good idea to try the door and windows if we're driving, but it's a start. Let's do windows. None of the windows open either. For such a cheap car, these windows sure are sturdy. Nothing I have is gonna crack them. Door? Oh no, says Lasersore. Glove box might open, says Yoshi. All right, let's go for the glove box. Can you check the glove box? Maybe some other renters left something behind.
Ugh.
Nothing useful, just a small legion of dust bunnies. Door's the last thing.
Ugh.
The door's jammed on this end, too. Who'd have guessed? Both doors are locked. Hey, I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. I think that ADHD vibe might be a remnant of June's experiences being based on the writers. Writer, Dots. Thank you, Dots, for the input.
Rose.
Shit, Rose, we might actually be stuck here. There's no way. We've got to be missing something. Give up? Take control of the car systems. I mean, can we do that? Well, it's the GPS that's controlling the thing, right? Then maybe we just need to mess with that.
June!
I guess that's a possibility. Maybe your noggin has some use after all. Hey now, save the sass for later. I'm trying to help. Sorry, go ahead. Hey car, I command you to cancel your current task. Negative, current task still in progress. Maybe it'll listen to you? It was your voice that activated it, right? Cancel current task? Error, command unsupported. It was worth a shot. Yeah, at least we tried.
Ugh!
I really don't know what to do anymore. Stupid car. Stupid drive. This is all so stupid. Bolt, hello. Oh snap, Hal, right? I'm not letting you out of the car, Dave. Let's see. Let Rose cool down on her own. Remind Rose why we're stuck here. Hey, Rose. It was you that wanted to go visit your family, so this is your fault. Try to calm Rose down. Yeah, bad idea. I agree, Lasersore. I think this is the way to go. Try to calm Rose down. Even if we are June and we're not good at it, I think this is the best thing. If the car's driving itself, why is June still holding the wheel? A good habit, I guess? I would still have my hands on the wheel. I think. Especially if they had been wrecked twice. Let's take a breather, all right? Breathe in. Breathe out. In again. And out. Feeling better yet? Well, honestly, no, not really. Didn't really work for me either. Look, we might not be in the best situation right now, but I know we'll figure this out as long as we're level-headed about this. Easier said than done. And you? Level-headed? Yeah, that's what you get for trying to see your family, nerd. Right, Bolt? I was semi-immortal in a car like this. I'd spend a few years learning the violin. You do the Groundhog Day thing, just get really good at stuff. Rose, oh man. Okay. I mean, I mean, it seems like she's joking with us now, right? She's kind of like the trying to calm her down, like the tension is eased up a little bit. Maybe I learned a thing or two from you. Wow, that was so cliche, but thanks. It's one of your better jokes. Hell yeah, baby, I'm still funny. Why don't we go over what we actually have right now? What do you mean? We don't have much. Like, what are we even supposed to do to get out of here? Shins could be a master voice actor after a few years of car acting. Yeah. Resolution is required for freedom. You're kidding me. We could have just asked the car this whole time? So what? The only way to get out is by fixing us? Affirmative. Our relationship is failing? No way. We're high school sweethearts. We've got the cliche love story. Oh, that's really interesting. So we can see from the outside that this relationship has not been going well. But June just now realized that things aren't going well. This is why you have a tool for breaking windows. Haunted cars have unbreakable windows. I think Yoshi has a great point. Okay, so convince the car that nothing is wrong, or try to figure out what issues the car sees. I feel like we can't convince the car. It's a car. It's a ghost car that's trying to fix our relationship. So I don't know if convincing it that it's wrong is really the best way to go about it. I think we're going to try and figure it out. Where did this bucket of bolts even get this idea from? Fixing our relationship? What does a GPS know about love? It's a great question. Enough to know that it shouldn't look like whatever this is. Maybe you've got a point. I guess it hasn't been all sunshines and rainbows. Couple therapy level 1000 says King. Keep calm and do not upset Ghost Car. Hello, Craig. Nice to see you, Captain. You guess? I didn't realize it got so bad, but it's nothing we can't fix, right? It's not as simple as you or this thing makes it out to be. You're right. Of course you are. Does that mean we can't fix things then? I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's not going to be easy. You got to accept that at least. Well, lay it on me. What sins have I committed this time? You're not going to like what I'm going to say. Oh yeah? Try me.
June.
Don't say I didn't warn you. If you want me to be completely honest with you, when I try to think of how we got here, I can't help but get angry at you. I can't help but point fingers at you.
Really?
Excuse me? Look, in my defense, you don't exactly make it hard to get mad at you. How do you respond to that? What the hell? We just get mad? She's trying to be honest with us, and we blow up at her? I don't think we want to do that. Wait, Yoshi, are you breaking up with Craig right now? This is not the time or the place, sir. Okay. I don't want to blow up at Rose when she's just trying to talk to me. So, how do you even respond to that? Ouch. That hurt. Okay, I'm not sure how you want me to respond to that. I was hoping you'd just listen, just let me speak. Craig and Yoshi are breaking up. Zipping my mouth right now. It gets to a point, June, I can only handle your carelessness for so long. Your laziness, it gets tiring. Careless? Lazy? As I was saying, you always put the least amount of effort you can into even the smallest things. Is it too much to ask you to try a little? Divorce and chat, I know. I think, it's good. This is helping everybody, vent their feelings and communicate a little bit. Well done, developers. I can't help it, you're a slob, and I'm tired of cleaning up after you. Yoshi, so harsh. Slacking off at school is one thing, but I was hoping you would care more about our relationship. I know I mess up a lot, but I am trying. I couldn't care less about some letters on a piece of paper, but you are someone I care about. It really doesn't feel like it sometimes. Maybe you guys should go on a road trip to one of your parents' house too. Yeah, let's send Craig and Yoshi on a road trip. I feel like the kid watching my parents, Yoshi and Craig, argue. Oh no. How old are these kids? Excuse me, I take a drink here. Okay, Rose was saying, it really doesn't feel like it sometimes. Split the blame. Call her a bitch. Wow. I don't think... I don't know if this is... I don't know. I feel uncomfortable with this one. I don't think this is the right choice. Zio says, wow. You guys are escalating in the chat here. Okay, we're gonna split the blame. So I would think this is gonna be something like, okay, I know I'm not perfect, but neither are you. Do it, says Shin the Legend. Shin the Legend! I can't believe you would say that. No, we're not gonna call Rose a bitch. That is uncalled for. These are some real extremes, says Bolt. Let's split the blame. Oh, I get it. You're frustrated. But it's like you're always angry at anything I do. Like, it doesn't really matter anymore whether I try or not, because you'll get pissed off anyways. Foxling, hello. Just sometimes it feels like you only focus on my mistakes. All I'm saying is that you can't just point fingers at me. So I can't get upset anymore? Even when you make the same mistakes over and over again? It's not like I fight you or throw ultimatums at you 24/7. Am I not allowed to express my frustrations anymore?
Rose.
Now look who's not listening. Is that right? Did Rose just get upset and not listen? Or is her complaint, is her complaining back, is that something that we also need to listen to as June? Is there? Oh, Foxling, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. This is my nightmare, says Lasersaur. Oh no, Lasersaur, I'm sorry. Maybe I am siding with the car here. Our relationship's in shambles. Maybe they were all right. Maybe they were all right. I always had a feeling this relationship wasn't gonna last.
The entertainment value is gonna be great.
Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Gaslighting, girl bossing, divorcing. There's so much drama here tonight. What? Back up, back up. What did you just say? You know what I said. Further divisions detected. Results diverge from desired effect. June. Improvements negative. Initiating. God damn it. We've died 3 times now. I think Rose needs to crash 5 more times.
The entertainment value is gonna be great.
Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. The follows are anonymous, so if you feel like chatting or engaging, please do whatever makes you comfortable. Okay, we're going to continue. I noticed this time that the title screen is different. Oh, how do I back up? Hold on a moment. What do you mean you had a feeling? It's rather obvious, isn't it? Look at me. Look at yourself. Dang, Rose, it's really harsh. All these years and you never even believed in staying together? Wish my car looked this dang cool, right, fool? I wanted to, June. I really did. And for a while I was delusional enough to believe, but what? What's the big deal? What's the big idea? Wow, I guess we're really having this conversation then. Damn, the things you do when you're stuck in an endless loop. Your point. Want to get to it, Rose? Fine. It starts with your attitude, really. When I said I was always cleaning up your messes the first time, I meant it. Take your chill and your cool to the extreme. There are way too many incidents that would have never happened if you'd just been more careful.
June!
God, I feel like this conversation is running in circles. That's a you problem. Oh my God. I mean, okay. That's a you problem, pretty extreme. Black, hello. Thank you for lurking, sir. Okay, or you're not wrong. This is hard because in order to say this as June, we have to admit that we're reckless or careless. Don't we? Do we? But I don't think that's a you problem is a way to continue the conversation. You need to fight her. All right. I'm going to say you're not wrong. I'm a little conflicted about it, but I definitely don't. I like that's a you problem is that can't be right. Come on, it's a fun option. I mean, if somebody's like, you know, you mess up a lot. You mess up. You make lots of mistakes, and I'm calling you out on it. There are multiple endings to this game, by the way, says Wins. Disclaimer, don't use this game as a guideline for relationships. There isn't even always a good option. Don't worry. Okay, thank you. Thank
Phoenix
you, Velcriphone.
_Force_98 just raided with 8 viewers.
Okay, we're making this choice. We're gonna make this choice. King said that's a you problem is fun. This is gonna be fun to say that's a you problem. So we're gonna do it. I think let's do it. That's a you problem, Rose. Get that you work really hard all the time, but you only think that way because you don't know how to take breaks. Most people need to relax once in a while. This is a bigger problem than relaxing. You actively put us in danger, and you've put my reputation on the line numerous times. So this is about your reputation? What? No, this is about putting effort into being a decent person. People typically try to care for their loved ones. Craig says, crash. Laser says, will it? Oh, so I'm so sorry you feel that way. Must be so hard for you to be inconvenienced in any way. Watch out, I might relax too much. Straight A student's worst nightmare, truly. Do you call dying a minor inconvenience? Please, you can't use this as an example. How was I supposed to know the car was magic? Can you even name any other life-threatening example? Hsiao says, I'm never argue in a car. Wait till you're home or whatever. Yeah, no, I'm never gonna argue in a car ever again. Not after this. Of course I can. There's that time a thief was reported near the area and you kept forgetting to lock our front door, and all those times you left the electric fans on when we had our long trips away from home. Wow. Really life-threatening stuff right there, babe. 1, we didn't even get robbed. And 2, all leaving the fan on did was raise the bills a tick. The horror. Especially not in a rental, says Wince. Seriously? This is why I can't talk to you about things like this. You always joke around and make light of our problems. You never actually face them. Instead, you twist my words and spin the story to favor you. How am I supposed to come to you with my problems if I know you won't take me seriously? It's like I don't have a voice when I'm talking to you. When you joke around, I get the impression that my feelings don't matter to you. I try to brush it off as June being June, but it still stings so much. Maybe I went too far. Joking is how I cope. PSA of no seatbelt. Plot twist. This was a PSA on driving under influence of argument. PSA of no seatbelt. Electric lamping here. Yoshi is not on Rose's side here. Joking is how I cope. It's an excuse, isn't it? Because if you're trying to communicate with somebody and you can't say the things that you need to say and you joke instead, it's kind of a cop-out, right? Like what you've got to do is learn. I'm going to say maybe I went too far. Steven, hello. This road is oddly repetitive for being in a forest late at night. It is rather odd. Maybe something magical is going on. Steven, it's very nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Maybe I went too far. I never realized you took it that way. I mean, that I made you feel that way. I must look like such an asshole. I wouldn't use that turn of phrase. You do tend to ignore me. A lot. Is it really that much? A magical situation related to the words loop and time, and that's a really long 100 meters. Indeed.
June.
Yeah. Whenever I try to talk to you about a problem, or really whenever you run into a problem, you usually end up avoiding it until it gets worse. Problem avoidance? I'm doing well, Stephen. I have news. I have big news, big life news, but I will wait and I will share it later. I feel called out. Me too, Stephen. Me too. We need to have an ADHD talk. Has that strategy ever actually resolved anything? Sure, I mean, it's worked before. You know me, always getting into trouble for one reason or another. Figured out that being the clown was the fastest way to deal with it. What's it called? You know when magicians make something disappear without the audience noticing? You mean misdirection? Yeah, it's like that. People either get the results they wanted or give up on expecting anything. But hey, people didn't try to fight me as often anymore. Listen, I really am just trying to lighten the mood and help you take your mind off your problems. I know how much it can suck when you can't really do shit about what's going on. I really am sorry for making you feel ignored. Here's some advice, June. The real step one to resolving conflicts. Try asking what a person needs. You're trying to cure the issue from the roots, not the symptoms. I'm sick of your nagging. You hurt me too. I think this one has a little bit of an edge that I want to avoid because you hurt me, Shins. I'm sorry, Yoshi. I'm sorry. It's just, I try, and never mind. I'm not doing this. I'm gonna say you hurt me too because we saw at the beginning of the game, Rose was being hurtful. I'm sick of your nagging, Yoshi. Oh my God, things just took a turn. Okay.
Rose.
You're saying that I should have asked you how you felt more often. And I agree that was something that I shouldn't have let slip my mind, but you never asked me how I felt either. Did it not occur to you that constantly being told every single flaw you had might hurt? Chill, says Wince. Yeah. Even when I put effort into things, you don't acknowledge any of it. I'll never forget that time I tried pottery class and made you that deformed little pig. You know, the one you keep in a box now. You treat me as if anything I make isn't good enough. I mean, you told me it looked terrible and that I probably didn't listen at all, judging by the output. That hurts, All I seem to do is let you down. June, what the fuck? I didn't realize it hurt you. I can't believe you let me say that without telling me how you felt. I mean, wow, I feel like, man, am I on June's side too much? I feel like that's a really obvious thing that would be hurtful. Hypocrite says wins. Yeah. This is complicated. Didn't expect it to change anything. You weren't the only one hurting here, you know? There's only so much I can take from you picking me apart. There's a point where it gets unbearable. Hate to say that. Hate to say that you passed it long ago. I guess I tend to come off a little extreme. Sorry that I made you feel that way. That apology is something. It's got to be something. It's not nothing. It's not helping that you're extra stressed right now. Heck, you weren't even this nitpicky when you entered that international writing competition. I get that you're stressed, but you don't need to take it out on me. I just don't want you to look bad in front of them. They try to hide it, but they have high expectations for me. They won't say anything, but their face tells me everything I need to know. You're a lot more carefree, less critical than they are. I figured if I nailed everything down for you and told you how to do things, then you wouldn't have a chance to accidentally cause any problems. Stephen, that is very kind. Thank you, sir. I wish we could be a team. You're a control freak. To be fair, says Velcriphone, as someone who's used to who's used to like ribbing with and teasing friends, it can be hard to realize when you go too far, if not told what their boundaries are, especially with my neurodivergence. That's a really great point. Like, there was a moment here that we saw where Rose was like, she was flirting, right? But it was still kind of coarse jest. But it seemed like June knew how to receive it. But that line, when things get serious, easily is crossed, and neurodivergence doesn't help at all. Thank you for saying that, Velcriphone. I don't want to call Rose a control freak because it seems like the real issue is her family and the conditioning from her family, and that doesn't seem like something that should be held against her. That can't be her fault, right? Like, she wants to control this interaction with her family, but a part of that is how she knows from experience how her family will react to things. So I want to say I wish we could be a team instead. I'm a grown woman. I can handle myself. You helped me get out of a lot of trouble, and I appreciate that, but I've got myself covered. You need to trust me more. I'm more capable than you think. It's just hard to believe that sometimes. It sounds awful, sure, but there are many reasons I feel that way. When we made that music video for Science and you promised to film some clips, you filmed the wrong thing and didn't bother to follow through to retake. I gave you instructions. I told you what needed to be done. Lighting changed, audio muted, completely different setup and composition. I gave you a list of tasks, and you didn't do anything. To think, that's only one example. That's true, but you did kind of put me in a tough spot. I could have helped out, but you gave me tasks outside my skill set. Instead, you just go and fix up a plan, then get upset when I don't follow it to a T. We were in a time crunch, so I took it upon myself to organize everything. It would have been much quicker that way because we wouldn't have to keep going back and forth. We're supposed to work together, Rose, and going back and forth is part of compromising. Finding middle ground. By doing that, I could give you ideas, and you could give me yours. I want to be there when you plan, but to have a voice, but you've got to give me a chance to speak. Teamwork, Yoshi. Steven says, I love the ambient light in the car illuminating the scene. Yeah, this is a beautiful presentation. And great dialogue. I'm really enjoying this game, developers. Thank you guys for delivering on this. This is really fun and really, really interesting. I'm sorry. I've been complaining about your ignorance, but I guess I failed to realize I was ignoring you, too. I'll make sure to hear you out from now on. How did things end up like this? Well, the car... No, I meant us. How did our relationship end up this way? That's a tough question. Things really spiraled since high school. God, I feel old thinking about how many years it's been. We can reminisce or lament. I feel like these two met in high school and they're high school sweethearts. So to lament over high school is really to lament the beginnings of their relationship. I think I want to reminisce instead, because this can't have started out badly. Remember when things were when we were young and things were simple? High school. Those were the days. We didn't have to worry about silly things like employment and death cars. Back then, back when doing work was a breeze and free time was forever. Easy for you to say. You barely scraped by, passing practically out of pity. But I helped you through with the power of love. June is so cheesy. I love it. You were a thorn on my side at best. Aw, is that your way of saying that I was always by your side? 'Cause you're a rose? I think you were funnier before. Oh, man. I remember seeing you in the halls perpetually holding a can of whipped cream. How were you never caught for trying to pie people? It seemed really obvious to me. You've got mischief written all over you. That was a good one, says Stephen. Yes, well done with the dad jokes, June. That's because nobody was ever pied. It was my snack, actually. My kind of pranks were sticking meme pictures everywhere.
Oh.
So it was you behind them. I remember Ma'am Catherine yelping when she saw a blobfish under the teacher's desk. I remember seeing you a lot in the corridors, too. Usually while holding a bunch of books. I mean, who can miss the smartest student in the batch? But nothing beats the first time we properly met. Please don't remind me. Don't be embarrassed. It was kind of funny. First day back from summer and you were already frozen in the middle of the halls. It looked like you dropped all your books on the ground, too. It was right after I was told some shocking news. The teachers pulled me outside to give me a task for the school year. And then the stars aligned and made us classmates. Seatmates, even. No offense, but I assumed you'd be really snooty.
June.
Actually, June, there's something I need to tell you. Uh-oh, what is this? Do you want to know why the teachers talked to me that day? Obviously, I'm ready for any tea. Those words, says Stephen. Oh no, says Lasersaur. Yeah, what is coming?
June.
Before I say anything, you gotta admit that you used to be infamous in middle school. And according to the teachers, it was getting worse every year. Because of that, they decided to implement a new system to monitor you. Why are you bringing this up? What does this have to do with anything? I already knew my reputation with the teachers was bad. Well, that new system was me. Our homeroom teacher pulled me aside at the start of the school year and told me you needed help. This immediately went sour, right, Stephen? She hoped seating me next to you would help tone you down. Basically, I was tasked to be your monitor, a personal police for when you were up to something. Tricks. I wasn't happy about it at first. I mean, who would be? Velcriphone, thank you for the tea. You were the antithesis of everything I was and worked hard for. I heard plenty about your exploits from our classmates, and every story just made me judge you even more. But the teachers thought I could influence you to be a functioning member of society. I didn't want to let her down, so I agreed. Took my seat next to you and dreaded how the year was going to play out. In my head, I was already thinking about how I was going to deal with you, which behaviors of yours needed stamping out, possible methods I could use to rein you in, what to say. Geez, this seems like a lot of responsibility for a kid. I admit I was quite harsh at first. I pretty much reported every little thing I saw. I was quite a nitpicker. Something changed and you showed me another side of yourself, one I really grew to be fond of. Confront Rose about her betrayal. Try to process. I mean, she was put up to this. She didn't have to do it, I suppose. Violence is not the answer. Now put down that toothpick. This explains the frustrations Rose has been feeling and sheds light on why they constantly were trying to control and direct, says Stephen. I mean, it's pretty harsh, but that's a conclusion you could jump to, right? Let's try to process. I don't think this is, again, I think this is a position that Rose was put in, but I could be wrong. There's a lot that we don't know for sure.
Oh, shit!
Wait, let me get this straight. So you saw me as an actual charity case, like literally? You've got to give me a minute to process all of that. I'm sorry I never told you. It never felt like there was a good time. We got to go back to some of the things you said there. Monitoring me? Reining me in? I know how bad it sounds, and it is, but that was so long ago. I swear it's not like that. It's not like that anymore. Everything we went through was genuine. I just wish it started out more naturally now. I mean, I'm glad to know it's not like that anymore, but it doesn't make it sting any less. She never said anything before now, says Wins. Callus, thank you for the hydrate. I am going to take a drink here. She's still monitoring you. For the CIA. She upgraded. I mean, I'm glad to know it's not like that anymore, but it doesn't make it sting any less. I really didn't mean to keep it from you for so long. It'll take me a bit to get over the whole personal police thing, sure, but I at least trust you on that. I know you wouldn't be shallow enough to stay for some arbitrary goal like fixing me. Holy crap, says Shin the Legend. Rose is clearly not the best at remembering to tell people important things in general. Indeed. It's just that, man, tell her you meant your confession. Tell her confessing was a mistake. I don't think that we want to say. I guess it's up to us. Rose trying to bug fix. I mean, this is a big bomb to drop, right? Yoshi, don't say that about Craig. Craig, you were planned. All right, let's say we meant our confession. You know, I meant every word I put on that confession letter. I spent weeks working on it and thought long and hard about every word I included.
It's gonna be great.
Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. It's kind of embarrassing looking back at it now. Though it was already embarrassing back then, too. I felt like I was going to die giving it to you. I thought it was sweet. But why did you decide to write a poem? Because you liked them? You lit up every time we discussed poetry in class? Hard not to notice. Oh, that's surprisingly thoughtful of you. Maybe you could do the same when meeting my family? You want me to write them a poem? What? No, I meant being thoughtful. Notice their likes and dislikes. Then why are you suddenly bringing them up? All this talk about high school made me realize I forgot to tell you something. Another thing, Rose, I don't want to hear it. I don't want any more bombs dropped. No, wait, okay, here we go. That's not a good sign. It's nothing as bad as the whole fixing thing, I want you to know that the reason I kept our relationship a secret wasn't because of you. The car is the therapist, says Velcriphone. Get a therapist in that car ASAP. Yeah, the car is there to, you know, it's not giving a lot of feedback right now, but it's listening. My parents, if they learn about you in high school, I don't think I could handle their yelling. All that pressure on my shoulders was tiring. Sure, they've mellowed out now after seeing my successful life, but I can't ever erase that fear. Mock her for feeling ashamed. Oh, no. Console her fear. This is not fair. We should never mock somebody for being ashamed, right? Okay. I kind of want to just see what happens, but when you download this game and play it, you can do that. You can make that choice. Lasersword says, riz her fear. No, Yoshi. No. We're going to console her. I get it. From what you've told me so far, they sound like a handful. I have no idea why you deal with them.
Ugh.
They're really not as bad as I made them out to be. They're nice people. I do love them, but they are a bit much sometimes. It's a fun option, says King. I bet it is. I bet it is really fun. And I bet it might result in the car being crashed. If you guys want to see the fun options, the game is free. And the game is also at the pinned at the top of the chat if you'd like to go and download the game and play it yourself and rate it, because ratings help the team get visibility in the jam. You guys, thank you for doing the shout outs there. Appreciate that. Tree, thank you for shouting out Steven. Okay, they're a bit much sometimes. Sorry for all the ranting. I just didn't want you to get the wrong idea. It's fine. I just really wish you told me beforehand that they didn't know about us. You could have given me some time to prepare. I panicked. One slip up and things spiraled out of control. But I really should have told you about them not knowing about us, huh? Yeah, definitely. It's funny. Before we started going out in high school, I never would have guessed we'd end up like this. Yeah, didn't see it coming either. Free plus get a divorce. Are we just gonna fight forever? Is this how it ends? I don't want to keep fighting.
Are we just gonna keep doing this?
That depends on you.
No, it depends on us. We have to decide here and now. Do we want to keep on going in circles until we reach a dead end?
I'd like to get out of here alive.
Alive it is then.
Our relationship can't stay like this forever.
Can I be honest with you?
I'm
tired, Rose. I don't want to keep walking on eggshells anymore. I want to trust you.
Me too. I don't want to shrug it off and bury things until they explode.
A literal explosion?
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be nice to avoid figurative explosions too. Or explosions of any variety, really.
Deal.
It's silly we never thought to talk things through.
Who knew that after all this arguing, I could finally start catching glimpses of the woman I gave a promise ring to?
Girl, what are you on about?
I don't really know what I'm saying. I guess I'm just kind of in it right now. I enjoyed it, you know? Talking about our actual feelings and everything. Oddly enough, it was nice to work things out, despite the circumstances.
King says crash the car now.
We should do this more often, preferably in a different setting. One that isn't actively trying to kill us? A comfy tea shop with the cutest kitties, perhaps? We should do this. A comfy tea shop with the cutest kitties, perhaps?
There we go. There was a little bit of a glitch there.
Wait, there are cat cafes in this country? Rose, I've always wanted to go to one. You've got to take me there.
Okay, I will. You can put the puppy dog eyes away.
Fuck this situation, and especially fuck you. No, probably not. What is going on with my mouse? It is drifting. That's weird. Fixing everything will take time, but we can start here. The mouse works! Is it? Okay. Yeah, after such a tender moment, yeah, this would be a big turnaround. I think it seems like the game is like, no, you've got to choose this one. This is the right one. The choice is obvious. The mouse says, pick the chaotic one, says Lasersaur. Okay, we're going to fixing everything will take time, but we can start here.
Task complete. In 100 meters, turn left.
I want to point out that I sounded just like the car.
All right, let's set the sentimental talk aside and get the hell out of here.
Let's do this. Hit the gas. Oh, but stay in the speed limit, please.
Another 100 meters. Nailed it.
So, slightly above? Got it.
June!
All right, don't worry about it. I also kinda don't want to die again.
You have reached your destination.
I'm standing again. Oh, wait, nope, never mind. Legs don't work. I'm on the ground. Rose?
The grass. Oh, the sweet, sweet grass. I could stick my hand in. That's a muddy puddle. Great. Now my hands are covered in shit.
Yay! I think things are going to be okay here.
Let me tell you, once I get these legs up and running, they're going straight to the karaoke machine.
They are literally...
Frank Sinatra's My Way, here I come.
Steven says they are literally touching grass. That was wonderful. Who's the VA for June? The VA for... Oh! Velcriphone is on it. I don't know how to say... Is it Sneha? Kumar.
I thought you said you didn't want to die again. That song's literally cursed. 6 people dead. And now you're telling me you want to sing it?
Sneha. Thank you, Craig.
Fine. Then maybe some Christmas in Our Hearts by Jose Marichan. Gotta keep up that October Christmas spirit, Filipino style.
I love it.
God.
Means
there
love
you go
or
again
affection.
with your
Oh,
dumb
Craig,
jokes.
thank you for that.
You're ruining
lore.
the moment.
Ruining? You're smiling. Mind helping me up though, Pookie?
All right. Up you go. Ow, my arm. Damn. My joints weren't built for
Lexarelli
this.
just raided with 3 viewers.
Lex, thank you for the raid.
So, how are we getting back home? You wanna...
I'm not taking that death trap home.
But what about that car rental fee? They'll charge us if we lose it.
We'll split it. How's 70-30?
50-50.
50-50 it is. And thanks for getting us here. You know, despite everything.
Don't sweat it.
Laser
Whatever
Saw
happens from
just
here on out,
cheered
we'll figure it out.
100 bits.
Let's just
We
worry
lived
about our
chat.
stomachs first. I'm starving.
We lived.
Food. Let's go.
Yay. Wonderful. Really quick, Lex, thank you so much for the raid. We've got all the devs here. This is a big team. Lex, really quick, can we get a shout out for Lex? Oh, thank you, Shin the Legend, for shouting out Lex Aurelie. I am Alex Aurelius Atari Jaguar 7800 Mortal Kombat Van Helsing, and I play video games. Lex, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in. You guys, Lex was playing, was it Wolverine? and thank you so much for the raid. If anybody from Lex's stream doesn't know who I am, I'm mistershins. I play games with stories. And right now we're playing Spooktober. We just finished the road less traveled, and we're going to talk to the devs. Lex, if you need to raid and run, please don't feel obligated to stay. But you are absolutely welcome here. And thank you again so much for coming in and spending time with us. Lex Lorelli, everybody, please give him a follow. It was short and sweet. All right, we're gonna hop in the Discord and do a quick sound check. And we've got about 30 minutes to talk to the devs and ask all our questions. So let's go ahead and do that. Developers that are here, if you want to hop in the Discord, I will meet you there, and we'll ask things. If anybody in chat has questions for the developers, go ahead and hold them. These credits are rad. Ari, ahoy, hello. Each ending has unique credits. Oh, that's cool. So if you have questions for the developers, please hold them, and we will ask them right at the end. Our pre-roll has also just gone off, so while we get our sound check, I'm going to go ahead and run our commercial break. Sorry to anybody that's behind the commercial wall, but I'll see you in just 3 minutes. So we have Riven, who was coding on the game, and we also have Dots. Dots, you did. I
help with writing.
Oh, okay, excellent. And Lantern, you were concept and sprite artist, as well as.
Yes, I did. I did art.
And you're the head of your art department, essentially, right?
Yes, basically.
Okay, fantastic. And casuallytrips, you're the story lead, yes, or one of the story leads?
Yeah, one of the writers too.
One of the writers.
Also did writing.
CodedCheese. What was your? You're also a coder, correct?
I was a coder, and I believe project head.
Project head as
She's
well.
The boss.
You're the boss. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
This is such a big team.
Yeah, she's the boss.
And then Velcriphone, you're a project coordinator as well, and you also did. I'm sorry. I know you did project coordination. Anything else?
Yeah. I did a little bit of everything. I colored some of the sprites, I wrote some of the music, I did some of the writing, and I helped answer questions for coding. I don't know how to code. So it's kind of just, I worked on the game page, and I worked on like the social media, like just like a little bit of everything, but not anything specific.
Okay. All right. That, you know what? Every team needs that. I'm so impressed with what a huge team you guys have. And given the amount of just content in this and the all the advanced, it seems like a lot of different techniques came together to make the look and the sound of it. So a big team. How did you guys all come together? Have all of you done Spooktober before, or other jams, or is this do you have a lot of first timers?
I can. Yeah, we've done like other jams before. I can't remember the names. Could someone actually list them out?
Okay. The first thing we did was a 1 week jam, I think.
1 week.
And we did but it was just me, Lantern, and literally our brothers. We were just let's do this for fun. And then our first real jam was last year's Spooktober, actually. And that's when we started bringing people together, making a team. And then after that, we did Sealed with a Kiss, and then this is technically our third game, because I don't know if we count the first one. It was just
first one is just practice.
Yeah, first this is our third game where it's all of us. This team,
Wow. Okay. So you guys met in the process, of getting teams together for other jams, and you've kind of stuck together. Is that how this has worked?
Kind of. Lantern wanted to say something about like before game jams.
Actually, we're friends. We're a group of friends. We met like years ago, and
Oh, wow.
like, yeah, we just decided like, hey, you wanna join a game jam? And everyone's like, yeah.
Steven says that's extremely impressive. So you guys are actual friends in real life, and we're like, hey, do you want to do this? Oh, that's really cool. I don't know that I have talked to anybody that is in that same circumstance. It seems like most people, they kind of start alone or with like somebody that they collaborate with or knew, and then they kind of pull people in. So that's really cool that you guys all knew each other beforehand as friends.
Yeah,
that's
and
phenomenal.
None of us had any experience at all. We were just like, hey, this is fun. Like CodedCheese up here did not know how to program, learned how to do it to win a complementation. Basically, she and another friend were fighting to complement each other good enough. And she learned, sorry for outing you, but she learned how to make video games in order to win the complementation.
That is amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
And then for this jam, there was also some recruiting.
Yes.
Yes. So we're not just like friends. We also have like a bunch of people we found through that recruitment.
And then we
Reddit is actually one of them. Yeah.
Oh, so Rythen, you guys reached out and got Rythen through the recruitment process.
Yeah.
And then we indoctrinated them to become friends also.
Yes. Now they can't leave.
I love it. Wow, that's so cool. Well, you guys obviously like with such a big team, and this is just kind of piggybacking off this last question. But did you guys like? Did you have to kind of figure out the process of working with each other, or did everybody kind of slot into their roles pretty smoothly? Was that a challenge?
It's a bit of both. Because sure, we have like specific roles that we kind of got into, but also they're like for example, Dork here, like who ends up just like doing a bit of everything.
Did you say dork?
Door.
Yeah, that's
me. Okay.
Velcriphone, door.
No.
Door. Okay. I was like, this dork here. Okay, no, I misheard.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It's true though,
No, I am loud and proud.
But yes, that's it. But it's also like we're kind of learning with like during the process of it. Like for example, some people who are like writers and ended up being like part of the music, and it's just like it's just a bit of a mess sometimes. But there's fun in the chaos too.
Yeah, a lot of us did wear multiple hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thing that has to happen sometimes with a game jam, I would think.
Yep. Yeah. I think everyone's touched like the writing department at least once.
We did.
Now that really impressed me. Can you guys talk a little bit about, speaking of the writing, what inspired and shaped the narrative of this VN? This feels like a very real situation, and playing it is really interesting because it's like what do you know, what do you not know, who's is somebody lying, is somebody misinterpreting, all those very human factors like immediately hit you and come right into play, and I love playing it. It's especially fun playing it on stream with everybody kind of weighing in and getting into arguments in the chat. Can you guys talk about how this came together?
Lan?
I think we can start with Lantern and then go to the writers.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. For the concept, like I actually thought about it like way before, like last year, October. Actually, right after Spooktober, because like I was on like a road trip with my family, and sometimes you just like put on some music, look out the window, and be emo.
Yes.
And it was a long trip because we were like in the road for hours. So I was like, you know what? Let's just have fun. And I just dove right into like like thinking, like imagination and stuff, and that's how I thought of the concept. Because oh wait, I'm in a road. You know what would be fun? Divorce. So I just went from there. Yes, and then like I just like gave this like idea to Craig, which we talked about, and then gave to the others, and that's where like the writing team actually comes in, and you know, well, go on.
Wait, that's writing.
That's where it's cute.
Okay. Yeah, so after we got the concept, one of the, I guess, like, important things we were always trying to keep in mind while writing this was to make sure that, like, both June and Rose's sides could be seen. I guess we sort of tried to, like, balance it out, like, yeah, Rose has her faults too, but June also has her faults too, so it's both of them. You know, it's both of them in the relationship. You know, it's a two-way street.
Yeah. I have to give you guys kudos for that, because when I first started playing, I was like, oh man, Rose, harsh. Oh, Rose, harsh. And then these things kept coming up about June's behavior, June's habits. And by the end, you realize that like Rose has all these external pressures. And while some of her behavior is not great, like she's human, but you don't, I think at the very beginning of the game, you don't see that immediately. You just see Rose kind of being really harsh, and it's a little off-putting. And to get into the game and kind of see her open up and see what's going on inside was really, really satisfying. So I think, well done, you guys, with these characters. They felt very real.
We're the writers are very glad to hear that, because none of us have actually ever been in a relationship. So
that's what everybody was. I think everybody's kind of like, is this based on something that happened? Like, you know, real arguments, real. It felt very real. So I'm glad to know that nobody actually went through that exactly.
I will say some of the example stories brought up there, like during the game, were based on real incidents.
Like
not
mosquito.
The relationship stuff, the stupid things June did.
Like the mosquitoes.
Some of them may or may not have been based off a real story.
The washing dishes and mosquitoes thing, is that what I'm hearing?
And a few others.
One of them.
I love it. Wow. So that's story process is really fascinating. Can you guys? What about? We've got the art lead here. The look of this is really striking. You have a very striking look with the 3D backgrounds and the wonderful CGs. Can you talk a little bit about the art, the process with the art?
Okay. We started off with just like one concept, which in hindsight, I should have made more, but we just had like one concept that I made. And it's basically like the look that we were already thinking for the game. But at first we were like debating whether to use like 2D or like 3D backgrounds. And someone from the art department actually just said like, hey, what if we just use like 3D? We just went with that, and actually it looks good. We have two BT artists, Soap and Ewan. Soap was someone who did the actual background, the road, while Ewan was someone who did a car dashboard. Initially, we first thought it would have been just like a picture of a car dashboard, but thanks to Ewan, we managed to like actually produce like a 3D image of that car. That's why it was more custom. And honestly, I'm really happy that we went with that direction.
Yeah, I think it's something that really, like, if it was, I mean, not that a static background would have been bad at all, but to get into the car, I mean, it really made the car feel more alive. And the fact that the car is, which it is, it was a really effective visual component, in my opinion. So kudos to your artists, you guys. Kudos to the direction.
Speaking of the art and the presentation, I think that I want to ask CodedCheese about has something to say about the the background and the car moving and stuff.
Yes, let's hear from some coders. We have never heard from coders before. I want to hear what the coders have to say. Please.
Speaking of visuals.
Right. I mostly focused on adding in the GUI. We also had a GUI artist, so I usually did that. But Raiden was the one doing most of like the GUI effects. In the game, there's a toggle button where you can there'd be a glass shattered effects that Raiden added in, and it was really cool.
Raiden, the GUI was beautiful.
Thank you.
Cheese, I want to ask, could you share about because I remember you had a really difficult time with the background and then how it was moving.
Oh, yeah. So if you look at the crashes were made in CapCut.
No way.
I put them all in, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll just make the effect there. And some of the movement effects, Raiden helped me with it, but most of the effects, the tiny particles, the lighting, and the color changes, those were made in the code. So that's why it was easier that way.
So you took you made the scene in CapCut, and then it was and then took it back and put it in your engine?
Yeah, okay, what we did was we made it in CapCut, and then we made it into a video. So every time it would crash, that video would play.
So cues that video, and that's the crashing effect. Wow.
That is the crashing effect.
It's so seamless. Wow, I can't believe that.
I'm glad.
Right? It was because at first it looked very funny. It looked very you could definitely see the transition.
But I'm glad it by the end they were able to edit it well.
That's amazing.
Another thing with the visuals is so you know how the car is going straight down the road? Originally it looked like it was going sideways, so that needed to be fixed.
So they were constantly they were constantly drifting, and so we wanted to fix that. So we went back and forth with our background artist, my sister, and my other sister. No, my sister and Ewan, we went back and forth with them, and they helped us fix it.
Phenomenal. It sounds like this was a big challenge, to just get this 3D background working and all these visual elements to work together.
Yeah.
Did you guys with the story or with the music? Were there other? What were some of the biggest challenges you faced besides this one?
Oh God.
Oh gosh.
I'd say the music. Where do we even start there?
Wait, say it again. Say it again.
The music.
Okay. Yes, one of our biggest problems was the music, part, because none of us were heads for no one was spearheading that part, because no one knew what we were doing,
Oh no!
None of us are music.
So that's why when I look at your credits, I see that we have under music. We have Velcriphone under music and CodedCheese.
Because everyone was running around and trying frantically to try to put things in. You're yep, music. Yeah, that's a sound.
We absolutely had no direction. That's why it was such a mess.
I mean, the music though, it came especially the bit where the radio starts playing on its own is pretty effective. And while the tune isn't creepy, it's a creepy moment. Especially the characters are just they're too busy arguing to acknowledge it. And as an audience member, you're going, wait, the car's doing something. So that it seems like it worked out.
At least we're pretty glad.
Especially the credits themes and stuff was last minute. We always put a song at the end of our games, so it's we were cramming it this time, writing the lyrics at 3 a.m. and everything.
I missed who sang who did the vocals for that?
The car.
Oh.
It was the car that did the vocals.
It was Zoe D, lovely singer.
That's phenomenal.
Shout out to Zoe for being a great singer. And also a great car.
Well, yeah, to dive into the music a little bit more for like the credit songs, there are 2 credit songs. What we did, because we didn't have direction, is so Ganbeak, Door, and we joined forces and then we helped make the song. I mostly focused on the lyrics, but Dora and Gwen did the vocals and how the song would sound like.
That's amazing. You guys, like, there's a lot of voice in this too. Like, a high percentage of it is voice acted. And you guys had to go through and do like voice takes, direction, casting, I assume. Have you guys?
Oh yeah.
Have you guys done voice? Have you worked with voice actors before and done this before? Was it old hat, or is this something that you also had to figure out?
Oh yeah.
We've done voice acting. We've had voice actors since Catfish in Disguise. In fact, one of the voice actors in that game helped in voice direction for this game.
Oh, that's awesome.
As I said, we indoctrinate them. We're friends
You
now.
indoctrinate everybody, and they come back and want to work with you again. That's wonderful.
Yeah. And like that's why there's a lot of people.
Shout out to them, by the way.
Shout out to Mika and Narita, and for that, and Explorer for also helping with the voice direction.
Yes.
But that's part of why there's so many people, is because like a lot of it is just people from before hopping in and going like, hey, do you need a little bit of help in here? Yes, some little help in this area, you know, things like that.
Yeah, it's become such like a little community in our server, and it's really nice to see like wanting to like
we use the same server for sorry Lan.
No, that was it. It's okay.
Yeah, we use the same server for all of our projects, so like it just builds.
Just build up, and people are familiar. They're already members. That's nice. Steven has a question. What inspired the alternative answers in the dialogue trees? And how did you guys come to those answers specifically in the final product? And this kind of ties into a question I was going to ask about choices in visual novels. Can you guys talk a little bit about choices in visual novels and their importance, and how you guys came to these conclusions for the dialogue?
We've been meaning to have, like, all our games had options, but this is the one where it was the first time that almost all the choices were important to the ending. And the main thing for the choices was we thought of like what we first split it into purposes, or what does this dialogue have to do with pushing the story forward. So we divide it into like talk about the past of the relationship, talk about your issues with each other and acknowledging your own. And then for the good or bad options, I don't really know how specifically. We just said, what's a good thing to say to this, and what's the worst thing you can say to this?
You guys really nailed the worst thing you could say. Every option that I was like, oh, like F you, I don't want to talk to you anymore. It was. I loved the choices. I really enjoyed the difference. Like, well, I could say this or I could say this, and they always felt, if not like something I would say, but something that could be said. So, kudos to you guys. I enjoyed the options that you gave.
From the coding side of things, we actually implemented like some behind the scenes scores for each of these sections, and depending on how you answer through a specific section, different events can happen.
So you're earning points based on your choice, and if you hit a certain threshold, something happens?
Yes.
Yeah. And you'll have to play the game to find out.
You have to play the game more to figure out what those things are. Yeah. I love it.
To pick the fun options, yeah. Okay.
Oh, someone in chat has a question. Yoshino is asking something.
From Yoshi? Sorry, Yoshi. How did you guys come up with the relationship problem in a haunted car? I think I think Lantern kind of answered that they were on a road trip.
That and what the third writer also really wanted a haunted GPS. Like, they really wanted it. That's why it's here now.
Shout out to Ganbeak.
Yeah, actually, that was not part of the concept, but the writers like elaborated on it and made it much more like specific and bigger.
Yeah.
That is so.
really
Ganbeak. So
yeah.
Ganbeak is not here, but Ganbeak is one of the writers, and they really wanted that haunted GPS. That was a major sticking point.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And ended up sticking.
Some feedback from Steven. Steven says the choices still felt grounded even when they were pretty extreme. They felt like they could be an emotional response to those moments, and despite their eccentricity, they were absolutely viable. Steven, thank you for that.
That's so cool.
Very also because we did like put special. We made sure that even like even with the more bad extreme option, it still was like it wouldn't seem like it came out of nowhere, like you could trace where it came back from, like natural. That's kind of that was our main concern, making it sound natural.
Yeah, while we were making the options, we had to think really hard how to make it seem natural, even if you take a neutral route where the previous, like if you're coming from a bad option and then going to a good option.
Vice versa.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there a favorite element of the game's design or something about this game that you guys are most proud of?
Car. I like the car.
The car.
The background for
the
me.
Car I really good.
Like the moving background. That's 3D.
Oh, that was really good.
Cool.
Yeah, that was.
How about you guys? How about the rest of you guys?
Personally, my favorite part was the end credits.
Oh yeah.
But the time I spent the most time on making the jump back to the main menu.
Oh yeah.
Like from the end to right in. Yeah, props to right in.
The crash out was crashing. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, like how it would go. Like every single time you'd crash, you go to a different main menu. So the ending after you finish the game, you have to go back to the very first main menu. Like, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Laser Sword says, "Good job, gang."
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so
Writers,
much.
how about you? What's your favorite writers?
Well, I also really liked the car and the credits. Those are really nice.
Yeah. The credits are awesome. I like the music and also like the CGs used for it. Well, for the bad end, at least.
Props to Lamonge for that.
Yes, the opening CG from Lamonge was very striking, and also the one at the end. I really like those. I really like the character designs as well.
Oh, thank you.
And just like
also, one of my favorites is like actually the voice actors. I was
gonna say the voice acting.
Like hearing them actually talk as the characters, it's like, whoa, wait. Oh, whoa, they sound so real. They sound so dumb.
Speaking of the voice actors, we did a live recording for all of them. We all were in VC and we did the recording where they actually talked back and forth.
Oh, so they were actually with each other. That's not just in individual takes. That's explains a lot.
Yeah, we really wanted to have that to like get the conversational like vibe down, and like live during it we had like Mika was directing them, being like, okay, you can say that a bit with more like this and do it more like this and stuff like that.
So good. Yeah, I felt reading the dialogue after their voices went away, I felt very inadequate. So
you did great. What are you talking about? You did good.
I just didn't feel like I quite got to their level, but yeah,
mistershins, every time you read a voice line, I was kicking my feet screaming like, oh my god, he said that's so good.
Oh my god, I'm totally going to take this compliment. Thank you. I'm taking it.
Yeah. Actually, we watched like a past VOD and you were like doing the voice acting, and I thought it was the actual voice from the game.
Okay, enough about me. No, I'm kidding. Thank you. That's very, very kind.
Yeah, awesome voice acting.
Do not feed the shins. My wife is in the chat saying, do not feed the shins. She is right. I've just got a couple more questions for you guys. We're a little short on time here. But
go.
What do you hope that players take away from the game when they finish playing it?
Don't get a beat up rental, I think. I'm joking.
Actually,
I mean,
we didn't really. So, like, obviously, there are the underlying messages of like, don't be mean to your partners and like communication.
Communicate.
And all that. But our main goal really wasn't like the present a moral message. Mostly, what we wanted the takeaway to be is that like Rose and June are both humans. They both have their issues, but they both have valid concerns about the other. And like there's no exactly one correct side.
I love it. Yeah, there's everybody in the chat has already got something that they've taken. Like people are just saying, don't. what did Craig said? Communicate until you want to throw a chair. Okay, no, probably.
And I think that towing the line between looking at both sides and standing in the middle is the road less traveled.
That's lovely. Great answers. I wish I could. I wish I had more time to talk to you guys about this. If you could go back, and this is for each one of you, and give your past self one piece of advice before you started this project, what would it be?
Fix the gameplay. Fix the gameplay.
Communication and time zones are important to take into consideration.
Time zones. Personally, as per currently, I think I would say schedules and deadlines were very messy during this. So just keep note of your deadlines, schedules, and don't just throw it to the wind.
Just an aside, how many time zones are you guys working with?
All of them. I don't know.
All of them?
Some of them live in like other parts of the US, while most of us, the heads, we live in the Philippines. So it's basically a lot of people living in different areas, a lot of nationalities.
We use this tool. Yeah, sorry, go you first.
No, sorry. I've had to talk to like some of the artists who are awake when I'm asleep, and when I'm asleep they're awake. So it's a bit of a messy like reply back sometimes.
Yeah, I want to recommend
3 a.m. calls.
I want to recommend for everybody who's working with time zones. This is the thing we used for Discord, and what it basically does is it converts your message into the time zone of the person viewing it.
Is this like Hammer Time?
Very similar.
It's called timestamps.
Timestamps. Okay, yeah, very useful tool. Anybody developing with people in different time zones, take note.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's basically schedules. I wish we had more like deadlines, more schedules. Like, more pinpoint on those.
And more updates.
I'd also say direction, more direction.
Communication, ironically.
A game about communication that needs more communication.
Well, that's always something you can learn more about.
Indeed.
That's true.
Fair point.
So one last question from me. What's next for you guys? Do you guys have other pans in the fire, so to speak?
Gee whiz, Mr. Shins.
What? Whoa. Okay.
We're looking at our priorities are on fixing up and polishing this game a little bit more.
There were some bugs.
Okay.
There were a few minor bugs, a couple typos. We want to maybe look back at some of the audio in some places, but we are definitely going to be making something else in the future. We're not sure when, but you are
we will
follow us.
Yes. So if anybody wants to follow, you can go again, click the link that is pinned at the top of the chat, and you can follow. Is it Delve's page? Delve&MurderNevermore?
Delve&Murder is the studio.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can follow the studio, and hopefully you guys will still publish under that, and we'll see your next project come up.
Yeah. We're also planning to go back and like fix and bug fix our old games. So like if people like find bugs or anything or have feedback, that's also super cool and super helpful because we pay attention to all of them. We have like an entire notes chat.
Nice. Nice. Wittershins says, how could you just go and ask that? Shame upon you, Shins. Wittershins, you're always picking me apart. We're going to have to discuss this and communicate.
Maybe they need a car.
Maybe you need a car.
Get in the car. We're going to go for a drive.
Rental.
So we're almost at 15 after. So does anybody else have any other questions for the lovely developers of the Road Less Traveled?
Mr. Shins, I would like to request you check the art channel of this server.
Yes.
Check the art channel of this server. Art? Oh my God! You guys are amazing. Thank you. We hope you enjoyed the ride, Delve&MurderNevermore Studios. You guys, that is lovely. Thank you so much. I would blow this up so everybody on stream can see. That is.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
That is so nice.
We really appreciate
being able to talk. Like we were like squealing and screaming, like, "Oh my goodness, who wants to interview us?"
Oh well, that makes me feel really good. I really feel like this. Like, I feel like getting connect with creators is so important, and being able to show your work and hear your side of the story really makes me feel good that we're able to do that. So thank you guys for joining us. I hope we get to do this again soon. I would love to catch up with you guys when you have your next game.
Oh, absolutely. We'd love to hear from you again.
Excellent.
We'd love to.
Yeah, we will show up. We will show up.
Well, fantastic.
At your doorstep with our car.
So let me at the doorstep with the car. Fantastic. All right.
Show up.
So
That's
we've got
threat.
Rythan and CodedCheese, Coders, Ganbeak, and Velcriphone, casuallytrips, Lantern, Dots. Thank you guys all for being here, and thank you for sharing your awesome work with us. I'm going to go ahead and jump out of the Discord. We're going to go ahead and start the next game. And thank you again, everybody. This is amazing work. I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes from you guys next.
You're amazing too. We love watching your stream. You're such an entertaining, it's so fun.
Thank you so much. I will take that compliment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for playing.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Have a good night, everybody.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay. Maraming salamat po.
Bye-bye.
I love it. Thank you again to the developers. If you're watching this on YouTube, there will be a link in the description to the game, and so you can go and download it, play. If you play, please rate. And I hope you enjoyed this stream. We're going to go on to Plushy Pet. Hello, Cadmium. So here we go. Give me 1 second, get set up, and I'll see you guys in a second.